What it is, Daniacs. We are here with David Gunn from King 810. He was on a live yesterday, and I've been. They've been one of my favorite. I mean, they've been around for a while, but I just discovered them a couple years ago, and ever since I discovered them, they've definitely been one of my favorite new bands. My favorite band of all time would have to be Slipknot. You know, if I would have to pick one, just because they got way too many fucking epic ass songs with too many memories for me, part of my childhood and shit. And they're still putting out bangers. Granted, it ain't like every song's a banger on every CD like it used to be, but you can't make everyone happy, and at least they still got a few good ones every CD for me personally. So anyway, I was on this live here yesterday, and I was starting to post my theology, and David was going through responding to almost everyone. And he states in here that he likes to do that with the lives. That way he doesn't have to do interviews so much. But I do ask him in here, yo man, are you open to doing an interview for my channel? And he gives me a solid maybe. I will take a solid maybe, because you know what? A maybe ain't a no. A maybe ain't a no. So, I like everyone was just asking questions, and I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna start posting my theology, as I do usually, as one does. So, and we're gonna get right into that. He's gonna read off some of my theology right here, and if you're into that sort of thing, stick around. If not, you know.
Any plans to add to the Avid discography? Yeah, of course. What theology do I claim? I'm leaning towards Luciferian based on your lyrics. Absolutely not. I think
Yeah, because I've been listening to David for a while, and that is actually the question that I've been wanting to ask him. That's the question. I'm like, man, because he talks about some super religious sounding stuff in some of his songs, and I was just saying, hey, no shade, David. That's just kind of what I was leaning towards. I wasn't accusing, but you know, I got friends that are Satanists. It's whatever. I'm not Satan phobic. I don't believe in Satan, to be honest, but. So we're gonna let him answer.
the Luciferians are very misinformed and also ill-intentioned.
Well, let's not put all eggs in one basket, right? I mean, there's different types of Luciferians, and I think he touches on this point later. Also, is that there is a difference between a Satanist and a Luciferian, believe it or not. Even though a lot of them don't know what the difference is themselves, but there is a difference. So, roll with it, David.
I don't know why you would think that. I've never alluded to any Luciferian doctrine.
I will have to go through and some of your songs, and yeah, there's definitely some lyrics in your songs that made me think maybe Luciferian. Which ain't no thing. See, for me personally, right after that comment, I was gonna post my next thought on the subject, which is Luciferians, Satanists, Gnostics are still under. I put them under the same umbrella of followers of Abraham. I consider them all followers of Abraham, and all followers of Abraham base their theology off the broken perception of Abraham. You know, Abraham got that shit off, homie. And I apologize. Difficulties. This shit annoys me way more than it does y'all. Believe me, I've been dealing with this shit for over a fucking year. I was hoping to have some fucking equipment by now, but nope. Got to keep pumping out shitty videos because I don't have proper equipment to even edit or anything. I keep trying to edit. I don't have enough fucking. If I do like a 40-minute video and try to edit it, I won't have enough room on my phone to save the extra edit. It's fucking retarded, man.
But maybe we have varying definitions of what you might be calling Luciferian. I've been arguing with Luciferian authors since I was a child because well, when you're a kid, you care enough to argue, but I don't think they get many things correct, and I also don't think their teachings, aside from being based in reality, I don't think they're constructive, and I also think they're, what would the word be? Useless. Do I have a favorite quote? No. Have I ever heard of the Nephilims? Of course. They're in the Bible. Are we going to perform at the gathering? No. We've played some slower songs on the last tour, so the crowds got better. Yeah, a little bit, but these were really slow and really, really quiet. And I think the English just love to drink. Thought they were at the football game. So, what are my thoughts about the Sphinx and other monuments being there before the Egyptians? Yes, I think they were.
Abso-fucking-lutely, dude. Abso-fucking-lutely. Not even a maybe. Okay, check it out. The alignment of all that shit perfectly aligned with where certain stars were in the sky at a certain time, and that is your best evidence to date it, because they would not go through all that fucking trouble to make that alignment unless they made it in time. That pyramid was aligned, and I forget what galaxy it was. It was aligned with a certain galaxy like 10 or 12,000 years ago or something. So that shit's at least that old. You know, who knows how long it was sitting there, built, ready for that alignment. You know, so yeah, absolutely.
I think I said that before, but yeah, I think those things predate the civilization of the Egyptians. For sure.
I will even go out on a limb and say that I think humans, or what preceded humans, came from Mars. Yes. Yes.
I don't really think there's a doubt about that, but I'm also not one of those people that starts to rattle off like facts and stuff. It's just my belief, and I'm not trying.
Hey, I never said nothing about facts. I said theories, all right? I will rattle off theories like a motherfucker. I damn sure will. But I'll tell you, it's just working theory.
I convert anyone, so it doesn't matter if people don't agree.
Just to be clear, I'm 75% narcissist, okay? I took the test. That's what the test said, you know? But, so the narcissist in me just wants to skip through to the parts where he reads off all of my questions. I don't know. That's just a fun little tidbit I thought y'all might want to know. And he insisted. Wasn't no telling him no. He's been waiting there for his moment, trying to pick his moment to jump in my lap, and he just found it.
If I didn't listen to DMX at 9, I probably wouldn't have gotten into trouble. But if you wouldn't have gotten in trouble, you probably wouldn't have been you. So there's two things I would recommend. Not that you asked me, but
Yeah, number one, don't blame it on DMX. DMX has his own fucking problems, dude. DMX ain't supposed to take on your problems too. Fuck, homie.
solicitedly giving you statements back. I wouldn't carry blame for a 60-year-old dead rapper, and I wouldn't carry regret about getting to trouble or not getting into trouble.
Instead of taking melatonin for sleep, try 72 milligrams of magnesium glycinate and taurate. Instead of using...
I'm always a little shocked when I see or speak to gun owners that don't know the laws of their state. And the laws change or are amended.
Fuck off. Here we go. Here we go. Guys, y'all, I apologize, dude.
Sorry for grilling you. You're not grilling me. You don't have to apologize for anything. You said I didn't want to attack you. You didn't. These are words on the screen. No.
He's like, bro, I was raised up in a fucking war zone. You can't attack me from over the computer, you fucking snowflake. That's what David's saying. Not trying to put words in your mouth, Dave. It's just my perception.
None of us can attack each other. I'm not that sensitive. I'm sorry. The TV head entity never paid me my shit. No, they didn't. So I'm gonna have to get on that. What makes your soul happy? I don't believe that I think emotions are a human thing. I think there is a plane, including the planes that a soul can transcend to, where feelings do not translate, almost just like a resolution, a high resolution. And emotions, like happiness, are, although there are some high level emotions, love and stuff, that make it highest, I believe an emotion like happiness or some of the more low frequency emotions, which, believe it or not, happiness is, they do not make it past the, I'd say, 5th, 6th, if you want to give a dimension or a realm or whatever you want to say, they only make it a couple levels up before they're not able to transduce into the next iteration. Who is your song Diamond in the Rough referring to? That's probably a girl. I don't think it's a mystery. When you listen to my song, you don't understand them. I don't know why. Because they're not riddles. I thought they were pretty straightforward. KIA is my favorite song. I like the unplugged version. Yeah, that's how it was originally.
For me, Vendettas. And so off some of the newer stuff, Widdershins. But if I had to pick one, Vendettas, because of the lyrics in it. Yeah, because of the lyrics in it, man. Fucking sick.
Written, so that's cool. That's kind of how it was supposed to be. Have you ever heard of Poison Tongues? No. Did you get the ATF pick? No. I don't think so. Will there be more headlining dates this year? Yes. What do I think the soul consists of?
Okay, the soul is our divine sovereignty, which is our inalienable, inseparable connection to the actual one true creator, who is beyond all names, who owns all names and all words ever spoken.
There's no words. I would say if God were an eternal lake of fire, then the soul is a spark from the eternal lake. That's the best way that I've heard it said. Have you read The Impersonal Life? Yes.
Motherfucker, man. Come on, bro. the commercials for when I'm not fucking recording.
To be clear, the actual one true creator encouraged me to defy the broken theology of Abraham everywhere I encounter it. Okay, you can... Hey, good luck. I'm rooting for you.
Thanks, brother. I need it. I need all the luck I can get, brother. You know they're a blood cult, right? You know they kill motherfuckers that speak out against them, right? And here I am saying, fuck all you motherfuckers. Come get some. I've even dropped my number and my location in the video. And I would do it every video, but well, why don't you just go find that one video that I did it in? It was kind of recent. I'm trying to trick y'all into fishing around in my fucking content.
Have I ever been to Sedona? Yes. It's a magical place. It's a magical place. I've been to the Cathedral Rock Vortex there, yeah.
Now, when I was going through this live, you know, while it was live, I was really impressed with David's answers. You know, he really puts a lot of thought into his answers, and he was trying to make sure to answer everyone's questions. And man, that's kind of rare. You know, you don't see a whole lot of lead singers from bands having a live, just trying to chill and answer people's questions. So that's pretty cool.
I like that place a lot, actually. I don't believe in Satan because the actual one true creator is united, not divided.
That's another one of mine.
The construct of or Satan would invalidate the construct of the one true creator. Well, no, I don't think it would invalidate it because I don't think an
Come the fuck on. Fuck. Check it out. The Jews don't believe in hell at all. The Jews, to the Jews, Satan was a loyal angel to God, not a rebellious angel that started his whole other kingdom of darkness, as what the fucking Christians like to pretend. If you believe in two separate kingdoms within creation, you are not a true monotheist. Sorry. So that's I'm looking at you, Christians and Muslims. Jews are still actually the truest monotheists out of the three, and they would probably agree with me.
contract could invalidate the one true creator because it just wouldn't have that power. But it's perfectly reasonable to think that the one true creator could create a figure like the Satan or...
See, check it out. From my perception, and I'm not debating. I'm exploring perception. I'm not debating, David. I'm exploring. I'm just expressing. So as far as I see it, you can role play, because we are all co-creators, and as co-creators, we absolutely have the power to role play sin, demons, devil, hell. We can role play that like a motherfucker, and many do. And through the power of our perception, you can create that in your own life. And I'm not saying there's nothing bad, but there's a difference between bad and evil. I don't believe in evil. I believe in bad. Bad is a inevitable experience shared by all sentient singularity. You are inevitably going to come across things that you will say are bad because we need certain conditions. We need certain conditions to survive and thrive. And anything that contradicts those conditions will be seen as bad. But now, Justice, get down. If you can't lay on me, then right without moving around, you got to get down. So, I forgot what I was talking about. All right.
However you want to define it, it's defined in Satan as the shaitan in the Arabic kind of mythos, but he's called a bunch of things. I don't believe that he's been represented correctly in the Christian kind of canon, but I don't think that's...
You know, where the Christians co-opted Yahweh and made Yahweh in the image that they wanted and called it Jesus, and then turn around and say, you can't make God in your own image. Why are you guys always trying to make God in your own image? We done did it, and we put a cap on it so that you can't do it.
I don't think we can get into that here. I don't believe Lucifer was the enemy of God. That is...
Because check it out, Yahweh isn't the actual one true creator. But if I did believe in the constructs of sin and Satan, I would absolutely 100% think that Yahweh, Jesus, and Allah is that Satan, that devil. I would if I believed in the devil. So y'all just be happy I don't believe in the devil, or else I'd probably be much more Gnostic.
Everyone claims him to be. I also don't think Satan, Lucifer, devil, these types of things are all synonyms to be used to talk about the same person, because they're...
Absolutely not. Those are conflated terms. Those are different entities that have been combined, unappropriately combined by Muslims.
all derivative of different concepts of different faiths, and most of them actually have nothing together. Every creation is a prophet of the Creator. Creator has a direct line of communication to all his creations. Yeah, that's true. Though,
Which is why hell is impossible, because hell is the idea that a creation can possibly be separate from the one true creator. That is an impossibility. The creation cannot be separate from the one true creator, for he is a perfect creator. If the creation could be separate from the one true creator, he would not be a perfect creator, and there would be no one true creator.
the tarot is incredibly symbolic. I think they're all symbolic. I think the world started with... I think the world started as in the earth. Maybe. Sumerians to Sumerians. That is a very... That's very true, man. That's very true. I'm gonna have to get off this thing soon. Did I ever imagine becoming an artist growing up? Yes, that's what I wanted to be. I'm doing exactly what I wanted. So, yeah.
I don't think he says it right here, but I've seen in other content with him, he said that he knew for a fact he was going to be a rock star when he was a kid. And he said that was also kind of depressing to know that, to look around and know that everyone else is going to be left behind, you know. And he says he goes off on tours and comes back, and he's got more homies dead and shit that he could have might have been able to help, you know, if he was around. And I can relate to that, because actually y'all know the movie Requiem for a Dream. Okay, that movie is directly responsible for I was suicidal for most of my life, and that is the movie. When I watched that, I'm like, nah, I don't want to kill myself no more, because it had 4 main characters in the movie, and at the end of the movie, every single main character ended up in a super fucked up position, a super fucked up situation in life, and I don't know, but just me, I made the connection. If I kill myself, then everyone that loves me is going to end up in some fucked up situation that I could have helped them out of. And it's kind of funny but depressing, but the people that I had in mind that I was thinking about at that time when I had that revelation, all those motherfuckers have turned their back on me since then. It's like, motherfuckers, I was trying to live for y'all and y'all just turn your fucking back on me. Fuck y'all. But this is what I got to live for now. It's my mans and them. Huh. My dogs don't ever turn their back on me. Them's my dogs.
As far as musically and spiritually, the spiritual thing was before music. But I think that's with everyone. Every child knows that. You need that number 9 explanation? Well, you're going to keep needing, because I'm about to leave at 7:09. For the construct of evil to be valid, I have to, before I even read the rest of the thing, I'm not debating about evil being valid or invalid because I don't even know what that means. This is
Okay, well, there's a difference between evil and bad as I perceive it. Bad is perfectly valid, but evil is a religious overtone that they try to juxtapose over bad, from my perspective. And I'm not trying to debate either, you know. I'm just trying to express and just try to see where you're at on things, you know.
like an idea that you came up with. If you say for the construct of evil to be valid, the construct of the one true creator can't be valid. Well, it says you.
Yes. That's my perception, yes. And we all have our own perception, and all perception is equally valid.
You know, it's funny you call him the one true creator, but he somehow has no interest in creating evil because he has like a moral dilemma.
No. That's kind of like a Christian perception. All morality is relative. All morality is relative. I'm a moral relativist, and I'm also a theist. Not atheist, a theist. Non-Abrahamic, true monotheist, to be more specific.
I think the one true creator exists on planes that we can't even comprehend, let alone our pitiful feelings of human beings. But
So yeah, like there's definitely bad things. There's horrible, horrific things, and I don't give a. I could see the most horrific thing, and I'll be like, that's bad. No, that ain't evil. That's bad. I don't like that, but that don't mean it's evil. Because pretty much everything within creation. Okay, check it out. Some things just got to eat other things to live. Okay, and sometimes you're that thing that's being happy to eat something else because you get to live, and then sometimes you're that thing that gets ate and you ain't so happy about. We'll just put it that way.
yeah, I'm gonna step outside the ice wall here in 5 more minutes, so you better get ready. Hey, Kyla.
Oh, as a suggestion, David, take it or leave it. But I'm in some lives where they put all the comments on the screen somewhere, you know, and I really think that adds a little something to a live, and even when you go and rewatch it back, you know, to see all the comments, I think that adds a little something to it. Shout out the Damn Show, because Chris does it like that, the runner of the Damn Show, and I like that. Me personally, as someone that likes to be in the lives, I like to go back and rewatch it and see my comments, especially when I post some fucked up shit, like some really fucked up shit, and it's usually hilarious, you know. And then I'll see it pop up and be like, me. Come on, Snorkel. What the fuck?
Have you read any Tom Robbins? Yeah. Ty, you're out of here. I'll see you later. I'm about to get out of here in 4 minutes.
And once again, this is the narcissist in me, but I don't think he reads any more of my comments after this point. So, like, what the fuck are we doing here if he's not reading my comments? Well, that was the whole reason I made this video. Was I wanted to hear my comments coming out. No, actually, that's not true, because we haven't got to the part yet. No, he definitely reads more of my comments, so we'll keep going. Yeah, I promised you guys a solid maybe, okay, and we haven't got there yet, so it's coming.
Yeah, I don't really know what this person's saying. They keep talking about how the one true creator can't create evil, but they admit that the one true creator created people, and then they talk about how people do evil things all the time. I don't know.
But see that evil thing, that's a juxtaposed perception. Now, I'll meet you halfway at bad. I'll meet you halfway at bad.
I really don't understand the line of thinking, but I also...
Hey, bro, that's why we got to do the interview, man. I got a unique perspective. I'll have some questions you ain't never heard before.
It's just kind of talking in circles.
No, it was not circles. It was coming at the same issue from different angles to try to help explain it better.
There's a video of a performance where what you're doing sounds like an incantation. Yeah, that's performance, so... There's a lot of incantations and mudras and things that I'm out there popping off to. None of them are bad, though, so...
I don't think I've seen that, and I would like to.
Why do you go to coffee shops when I write? I have since I was a kid. I was just a bum, so I stayed the night in coffee shops where they served coffee all night because I had to stay warm in the winter. So that's kind of why I was into that, and I just got into the habit as a kid. And for $1, you can sit there all night and, that's kind of what I do. Sit there and pen away, just like the old literal.
Now, David, if you watch this, if you've made it this far, I should have mentioned this at the beginning. Because most people don't make it this far. But I got some bomb-ass poetry, homie, that you might be into. Check out. I got some of it in my shorts and some of it in my longs. But it will, in the long format, it will have poetry next to it somewhere to let you know. And in all my shorts, it will have like either a name of a song or poetry or a Dead Poet Society or something like that next to it.
Literary things, I guess. There's a lot of things coming in. Who is Ron? This dude, voila, has to be the funniest dude in here. I can't show you the Slipknot. I'm not taking my clothes off, but I pretty much do that pretty much in every picture. You know what I mean?
Here we go.
Dean Darklight, you're awesome. You just keep saying this cool shit, and I'm just loving it, really, to be honest. And then this guy, voila, he had...
See, up until he said that, I thought I was annoying the fuck out of him. Like, honestly, I'm like, damn, he's not digging my comments. So I'm glad you clarified. Kind of hard to read sometimes, David. I doubt you've ever heard that before in your life.
has to be the funniest fucking dude in here. So I'm just kind of cracking up. What's my favorite song I've written? I don't have one. What's a motto I live by? I don't even have one.
Davenport Realty, a
Fucking
name with deep roots to the Yellville
Fucking
and surrounding
commercials.
area.
Goddamn.
We know the
Sorry,
area
y'all,
like the
for
back of our
secondhand
hand.
commercials.
If you
I'm
want
so
the Ozarks,
sorry.
let us show
I'm so
you around.
sorry.
Davenport
Just
Realty
get
in
past it a little
Yellville. DavenportRealtyAR.com.
All right, Little Caesar's Crazy Puffs.
Whoa!
No one gives a fuck about your eyebrows. Homie.
A lot of atheist meaning in your music, which is the rejection of theism, or at least the people who follow it. That's, you said that. I didn't say that. So that's you. I didn't
That's a you thing.
I don't have met much things in common with atheists as far as that belief goes. I don't have an opinion on.
I got so much in common with atheists. So much. Except for the main point, which separates us, which is the theism part. Okay, for me, the biggest difference between an atheist and a theist, atheists prefer to live in a non-magical world, and a theist prefers to live in a magical world. It's just, is the cup half empty or is it half full? Is all we're saying here. It's a semantics game. Gonna hear some atheists out there. It's not semantics, motherfucker.
Them as people. I don't care. Familiar with the gateway process? Yes. Have I heard of Slaughter to Prevail? Yes. I'm friends with Jack and Alex.
Fucking awesome. Yeah, that's one of my other favorite bands. Let me see. In the last couple years, I've been getting into King 810, some Slaughter. I don't like all the Slaughter stuff, but they definitely have some fucking bangers. Upon a Burning Body has some really good fucking shit.
I actually made a song with Jack. He hasn't released it yet, though, so you better spam him and tell him to release it, because it's sick.
Fuck yeah.
Say hello to my mother, Rosella. Hey, Rosella.
Do y'all know how rare this is to have a lead singer of a band just taking the time out of his day just to answer his fans' questions? That don't happen all too often, y'all. That don't happen all too often.
Who is Ron? That's what I'm trying to figure out. The Dean Darklight, you keep saying this shit, and I know what to tell you, man. For the construct of evil.
The squeaky wheel gets the grease. Check it out. I can be very quiet, but the louder I am, the more pronounced the contrast when I am quiet. So when I want to be a fucking ninja, right on it. But I was in there and I'm like everyone. I didn't have a whole bunch of questions, just that one first question I asked them, and after that I'll just start spamming my theology. Kind of like what I end up doing in a lot of places.
To be valid, the construct of the one true creator can't be valid. That's just your opinion. The constructs are mutually exclusive, so there can't be one or the other. This is just something you set up and you keep saying, but
That is my perception. That is 100% honest to God my perception.
I don't think we have to agree on that. I think we can.
We don't have to agree, but I would love to talk about it.
Just agree to disagree.
David's like, I seen way too much fucked up shit in my life to make the statement that there is no evil.
I'd like to know your interpretation of the Book of Gilgamesh, Dead Sea Scrolls. This is a this is a shitty question because you just asked me for my interpretation on 60 books, which I have to go soon, so I can't.
He's like, I didn't know this was gonna turn into a fucking book club all of a sudden.
Give it.
Scoop of this, mix in some hot
Fuck,
water
man,
every night
fucking
for 4
serious.
weeks straight, and here's everything that's happened to my body in one single.
It's like the fifth
Right
or
now.
sixth fucking commercial. You fucking cocksuckers. Here we go. Here we go.
Thanks. I'm trying to get to the bottom of this question. Stuff. Do I ever hang out in Saginaw? Not really. Does a good father, led by hypocrisy or by example, can a perfect creator produce an imperfect creation? Of course.
Hey, don't worry, man. I'm on an island of my own. I'm used to that. It's cool. It's cool. but no, see, because people, that's what I like to use. One of them things to prove that Yahweh, Jesus, and Allah can't possibly be the one true creator, because okay, they like to say, oh, he's the best father ever. Oh, okay, let's run with that. Does a good father, not even the best father ever, does a good father lead by example or by hypocrisy? Now, if you are intellectually honest, you will say a good father leads by example, which is not Yahweh. Captain, give you a bunch of rules that I break myself, and yeah. Captain, don't kill. Wait, I'm gonna kill a bunch of motherfuckers.
I'll buy some good coffee. View for your channel. Maybe. I usually do these so I don't have to do interviews. Not that I have to do anything, but I'm doing interviews. I just enjoy.
See, y'all, as I promised, a solid fucking maybe. That wasn't even like a whimsical maybe. That was a solid maybe.
Talking amongst the people that want to talk, not necessarily.
David, I can promise you some questions you've never had and a perspective you've never heard, except for the shit that I've already posted. Then now you've heard some of it.
So, hell is impossible. Separation from the actual one true creator is impossible. Yeah, I believe that, but it doesn't mean hell's impossible. That.
Well, as my understanding of how they define it is separation from the one true creator. So if it is impossible to be truly separate from the one true creator, then it is truly impossible for hell to exist, in my perception. Now, as co-creators, we can absolutely live action role play some hell.
You just have this moral cutoff of I don't understand where that comes from.
It comes from the crazy. It comes from the crazy in here. I was raised pagan. I claimed spiritual for a long time. I was just raised different. I was allowed to smoke weed at 13. I was allowed to trip on acid and shrooms at 14. I went to livestock at 15, which is like a mini Woodstock they used to have down in Florida every year. So yeah, I was just raised different, man. That's where it came from. A fucked up perspective, but it's entertaining. And it's true, though. It's true.
I believe hell exists, but it surely can. We create anything with our minds, and I don't you.
No, see, I agree with that. We can create hell in our minds, for sure, yeah. But that is not the creation of the one true creator. That is a co-creator's live-action role-playing of hell, sin, and demons. Demons don't want none of this, dude. I don't believe in demons, but if there was a demon, they don't want none of this.
Refuse to. When you look around at all the horrible things happen in the world, but you have the. Clearly, they were created.
Yes, but those are bad. It comes back to for me the difference between bad and evil.
No one. I'm this third dimension, so I don't know why you cut off at that idea. Do you use Facebook at all? No, I don't use that.
All right, y'all. All right, that was it. That's the one I was waiting for. Thank you guys for rolling with the dark light. I really appreciate it. Step into Dane's world. I am the brightest night. I am the darkest light, and I am ascending. The dark light is upon you.